Good morning, how are you? It's a chilly morning. It's frost outside. It's very early in the morning, but I have to go to my daughter's. She has a job orientation this morning. But I wanted to get this done, and it's already gone up on Patreon, and here I am. So, this is the crossfield. I put this in the front. I just like having that there. And so I found some quotes. In the diary, you find proof that in situations which today would seem unbearable, you lived, looked around, and wrote down observations that this right hand moved then as it does today. When we may be wiser because we are able to look back upon our former condition, and for that very reason have got to admit the courage of our earlier striving in which we persisted even in sheer ignorance. Franz Kafka. Fill your paper with the breathings of your heart, Wordsworth. And then I like this one. I am anxious, and it soothes me to express myself here. It is like whispering to oneself and listening at the same time. Mina Murray in her journal, Dracula by Bram Stoker. So I did this just getting into the journal. I wanted to have a bit of fun. I was listening to NPR, and they were talking about how they're building this big rocket that's almost finished, but they're missing a lander to go back to the moon. We haven't been to the moon since 1972. I was 5. Well, I turned 5 in 1972 in the summer, so depending on when they went. But NPR was talking about it, how they are hoping to get back to the moon in 2024. They're also wanting to go to Mars. Well, they need to get back to the moon before they are going to go to Mars. I canceled Disney Plus. That's why you see this on Hulu, because Hulu is raising their prices and I won't be able to afford it. I had to watch the kids for a little bit, and I took pictures. Victor's cat had a cat emergency, a catastrophe. There was a catastrophe. And then I put the little cat here and put little Victor's little thing here. This was what we had for dinner, the Chinese food. And normally I put the fortune cookie things in there, but I didn't do it this time. I wanted to change things up. And then this is Tuesdays. There's a damn fly driving me and my mom crazy. It's like it was in here, it was in there. I got rid of the baby fly. There was a little fly, but there was this bigger fly, and it was driving me crazy, so I did this. And I put down here, because I need to measure my desk and the Calex units because I want to figure some things out. I also need to go through my sweaters and scarves and hats and gloves because the weather's starting to get a little bit chillier. And that's the one thing I didn't do when we were in the room going through our stuff. I haven't went through my sweaters yet because the weather is getting cooler, and I love sweater weather. And that's one of many small stickers, and I finally got to use it. I had this forever. This came from some Smashbook stuff. And I put that coffee chat thoughts on my 2021 planner journal setup part 1 because it's time to do part 2. And I also put, this as in the new Tomaway River paper because this is that notebook, and I put paper here talking about the crossfield. This was what we had for dinner last night. We had beer battered, I guess I should wrote that. Okay, beer battered fish, potatoes, sweet potatoes, cukes, and tomatoes. I'm really happy with this. And then this morning, instead of doing morning pages the way that Julia Cameron does morning pages, I'm doing morning pages in my own way. I really want to get back into my journaling, like how I journal. I think the best way I can do that is to just start looking through that crossfield from 2016. That was more of a bullet journal, but it gave me a sense of nostalgia. It reminded me of how far I've come, and it made me realize something important. I mean, I've been going through older journals as I've been boxing things up as well, so that's another reason. Plus, this dumpster fire year, I've been wanting to do more journaling. Like, for example, today I wrote, I'd like to take a bit of a break from everything and go to the beach. Just take a day off and do whatever I want, maybe work on my novel, a stay at a B&B or a hotel, something, anything. But I definitely need a break for my mental health. And I wrote down under here, I need a day at the beach. Since I can't go to the beach, I guess I'll meditate to the sound of the beach waves. That sounds good. That's something that I realized I need to start doing a few more little things, at least for me, for a mental break, like meditation. I've been doing more of that, but I thought today's meditation might be a good thing to do to the sound of some waves. I'm also talking about, instead of morning pages, like this is what I'm talking about right now, I'm doing things my own way. And I think it's important to do that, to do things in a way that really works best for you, me, whoever it is that's doing it. I talked about some of the election ballot updates with Georgia and some of the other things, and that Trump fired Craig's, the guy in charge of cybersecurity for elections. But I think that guy knew it was coming. Trump's firing lots of people. Some more humans remains were found in Colorado, but so far no Suzanne Morphew. And this is a shelf idea for the barn studio. I showed y'all those shelves that I bought. I saw this picture. This is an old Flow magazine, and I don't want those, but I thought I might actually put up some of my own artwork or some other people's artwork along with maybe a plant or something I own. Just getting some ideas. And since I don't have drawers, I thought it would be maybe a good idea to store the things that would normally go in my desk drawers in my caddy. And I thought, since I'm doing this and we have this beautiful notebook, I'd show y'all this is what I plan to do, what I actually plan to do. This is what I'm doing. The pages are never going to look the same because it depends on what I'm in. I may continue. See, I may do something from this day on this next page. But one of the things I am remembering is that if I do that, I will do my date stamp. Now, I am going to be using the A6 to have fun. So maybe one day it'll be a little sketch. Maybe one day it'll be a more detailed sketch. Maybe another day it'll be something, But this is where I get to do collage and add pictures and do drawings and just whatever, where I'm doing more text journaling and everything. This is the everything. This is the catch-all. This is my ideas, my thoughts, my notes, anything and everything. It's my journal. So I went ahead and drew something.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times.
like how this is going. I do. I like how this is going. This feels good. And I'm going to continue with it. And I don't know, I might find a quote from Nancy Pelosi and put it right here. I'm not a fan of hers. Not a fan of hers. Or a fan of Mitch McConnell's. They could have been if they were really thinking about the people. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I wrote down whose cartoon this was. I did change up the color of her dress and this. And I didn't write down what they had. So I'll be back, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all again later. Bye. Hey, y'all. Okay, so I'm back. And that's because I have something. Bree sent me something. She sent me something. I'm going to put this in today's page. So let's open the package. I have an unbagging, an unwrapping, an unbagging. Oh, look. This is going to be David's. So I ordered the notebook. Oh, she sent me a pencil board. I love this. Look at this, y'all. I love this. So this is the mixture of Tomoe River paper and mixed media paper. I'm going to have to get my label maker.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do.
I had to put this here to get it to focus. Okay, so I wanted to do a flip through. And the reason that I wanted to do the flip through is so that you can see what I'm doing in this. Now, when I set this up, I put quotes in the front. I did the journaling. The damn fly. This is very much my style, even though it's different. This is where I think it sort of all comes together whenever you start thinking about like what I really do. So I put more stuff here. Like Neither the Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell nor House Speaker Nancy Pelosi have budged from their positions on pandemic relief, despite the mounting toll the outbreak is taking on the country. And I wrote down that the virus so far has killed over 247,000 people, and we actually had like 7 days, maybe more, of people, more than 150,000 cases a day for like, it was just horrendous. It's been going up and up. But anyway, I did her clothes on purpose with the stars, like in the red dress. I did that on purpose. And then these are some thoughts that I had this morning. I started doing this early this morning, things I want to use in the studio. Somebody mentioned in a comment about the Brooklyn Art Sketchbook Project, which I may do. There's a coupon thing, and I may actually do that. I'm thinking about it because I have to spend money to do that, so I'm going to talk to David and see what he thinks. I wrote about Mr. Depp and Miss Amber, a petition. Anyway, I was watching some information about it. And then this is the Helmer drawer units, probably more because this is, I think, from 2019, the IKEA book. And I also want to get another cart. I think I'm not sure if I'm going to get it from IKEA or if I'm going to get another one from Michael's. But this is what I do. Like, I'll write notes down, shelf idea for Barnes Studio. These are some notes, a video about how I'm going to use the AVAC as a bullet journal, the AVAC cousin. Figure out a key that works for me and a color code. What collections do I really need? Set up today and tomorrow, show in a video, because I'm doing bullet journaling in the Hobonichi right now, in the cousin, the big one that I have. And I'm going to be using the A6 Hobonichi as fun and an everyday carry, because I can throw that in my purse. I don't think I'm going to get another Weeks. I use the Weeks on and off this year. So then I wrote down, what am I doing today, this weekend? What's my plan for next week? I also need to figure out what I'm going to do for Patreon from now until the end of December and come up with a plan for next year. Want to do that for YouTube as well. Just hadn't written that down. And then, this is the new journal. And somebody mentioned that they thought it looked better on camera, and I do too. So far, like I said, it has held watercolor exceptionally well. I'm going to do, I don't think I have, well, I do have something that has watercolor. This is from 2016, and that's what I was talking about. My art has really improved. This is when I did an Omni journal, and I did a bit of everything. This was a bullet journal. But I have learned more, and I am better at things. This was Mother's Day. David's birthday. I was using different kinds of pens and inks, and doing all different kinds of things. I wasn't as confident in what I was doing then as I am now. I was learning how to do things, but I think this was an odd thing. I might redo that, but I think I'm going to take a page . I think this is more cushiony or something. It's a different kind of soft. It's not that this isn't smooth and soft. But this is an older journal and it's been through more, so maybe that's why. But we're going to do another video and I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to watercolor in this. I think I might swatch watercolors in both of them. And we'll see how that goes. Thank y'all. I hope that you have a good one, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye, y'all.